I ain't never need a nigga money cause I make it. But if that nigga wanna pay a bill, I'ma take it. I live a lot of zeros, but I don't fuck with no losers. Two type of people in this world and I'm a chooser. I was in the club with my trick eating suya. By my freaky friend, cause he know I ain't gon' do nothing. He be eating everybody pussy, I can't kiss him. I'ma give him back when he broke, I can't fix him. Should've saw his face when I ran it up in Louis. I'ma treat the nigga how he look. I'm a rich bitch with some rich friends. If he buy for me, he gotta buy for them. I'm a boss bitch, I don't need help. I'ma tell him to buy it, but I can get it myself. Rich little bitch, don't be speaking if you broke. Rich ass bitch getting money on my own. Rich little bitch, don't be speaking if you broke. I'm a rich ass bitch getting money on my own. I get real money, big rolls, no tummy. Buy it off the mannequin, I go real dummy. I'm the hot girl, I'm the it bitch. Probably got your favorite nigga on my block list. Ain't no upgrade where you going after me. Your bitch ain't in my bracket, stop comparing her to me. You and
all right, hello guys. Okay, so it is your girl Steph, and oh my god, I already know, like, for those of you who know me, y'all know that I've been saying that I'm about to get these videos out to you guys. I'm about to be posting these tutorials, but listen, literally so much has happened, from just having technical issues to like me not liking my videos anymore, to my laptop not working, me losing footage, like just a whole bunch of things. But anywho, that doesn't matter. Now I'm getting these videos to you guys finally, and yeah, I don't want to make this intro super long, so anywho, if you want to see how I got this super cute beat, just look, just continue watching. Okay, so yeah, my forehead. So I don't know if you guys can see this, but it gives like a blurring effect. I can see it, but I don't know if you guys can. It gives like a blurring effect to the areas that I applied it, like my nose, forehead, and chin. So yeah, anywho, next I'm gonna go ahead and prime my lids, prep my lids. My LA Girls concealer in Fawn. And I just take that. I like to let this kind of set, because I realized when it's still a little wet, it doesn't really sit how I like it to, so I let it get a little dry before I apply it. Okay, so after I do that, I grab my Fenty setting powder. I think this is in the color Honey, and I just like set that. I set it on top of my lids because I hate creasing. We don't want creasing. Okay, so this is what we have so far. If you see my head is tilted up a little, it's because I don't want to really open my eyes, because you know that's how you get creasing. So yeah. Okay, so after we finish that, this is what you should have so far. Now we're going to go ahead and conceal. I like to conceal my dark areas. So I take my Nars Creamy Radiant Concealer and I just go over my imperfections, my dark areas. Yeah, that's really it. Take my beauty blender. Okay, so after you do that, now we're gonna use our Hangover RX. Like, I don't really think I have that much. So yeah, this is the Hangover RX Prep and Prime 3-in-1. Let's see if I even have any. Okay, so as that sets, we're gonna go ahead and put on our foundation. I use the Fenty foundation in the color 460. Not really sure if this is my shade. I'm just going with it, and I can't really shade match right now because we are quarantined and nothing's open. I've been trying to like look online and like look at girls that kind of look like me, but it's just hard, like not doing that in person. So yeah, this is like really orange, but it's funny when I like use my I'm using natural lighting today. When I use my vanity light, it looks perfect. Like, it's so deceiving, but whatever. Okay, I didn't really like how that was laying, so I'm gonna just go ahead and start using my sponge, as I usually do. I don't know why I was trying to switch it up today. Okay, so once I'm done putting on my foundation, now I'm gonna conceal with my Nars Creamy Radiant Concealer in the color Chocolate. I just apply this to the usual areas. Okay, after like I apply this, I feel like it's not as light as I would usually like it to be. So I just I apply some of the Fawn concealer on top of that, and it's really close, but to me it makes a bit of a difference to me. Okay, so we take our sponge. Like, I do this thing where I get super carried away and I'm like bringing my highlighter all the way up to like my temple, and it's supposed to stop right by your eye. So don't mind that. Okay, so this is what you should have so far. Now we're gonna go ahead and set this concealer with our Airspun powder. I'm still really looking for a powder that works. I was also liking the Fenty powder and honey, but I feel like that was too dark. And then cashews like right the shade above, and I felt like, I don't know, I just felt like that was too pink. I don't know. So yeah, I pretty much just set that powder into my skin. Like, I push the product down into my skin. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Our powder is set. So next we're gonna go into contouring, and to contour I use my LA Girls concealer in the color Mahogany. I believe this is the darkest shade. I want to look into something better. Again, we just have to wait until everything opens back up, and I will start doing that. I'm scared to like buy makeup products that I haven't tried before online. Like, if I don't know my shade, I don't want to like buy it online. So yeah, the cheeks. Gently brush up and down the jawline. Alright, so next I'm gonna go ahead and do a little reverse contour with my Fenty powder in the color Honey. I would use my Airspun powder, but I just feel like that's too light to reverse contour with. So I just pick that up with my sponge and then I gently same thing. Okay, so now we're going to go into nose contouring. This is a little tricky for a lot of people, so I'll try to go as straight through as I can. But you know, you guys keep in mind that everyone's, you know, nose is different. Everyone's technique could be different. What works for me might not work for you, and blah, blah. So I'm gonna show you guys how I contour my nose. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but it already looks like I have kind of sort of a contour thing going on. I know there's a term for this, but I can't remember it. If I do, I'll put it in the description box. But yeah, so where we have these lines already, I'm just gonna go ahead and take that same concealer, and I hope you guys can see this. Okay, so I just gently apply that concealer. Try to smooth out those harsh lines. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Next, I'm gonna take a fluffy brush and just like try to blend until okay, now that our nose is looking, you know, looking snatched, we're gonna go ahead and clean up that excess concealer. And I'm gonna use my Nars Creamy Radiant again, and just put that on the sides. Get my sponge. Okay, this is what you should have so far. And the next step is to go ahead and take some powder and set the corners of our nose. But before we do that, I like to take a little bit of our concealer and just add that to our lids. I have really dark eyelids, so even though I prepped earlier, it still appears, and to fix that, I just put some more concealer. Okay, so now we add that powder. First I'm gonna do my lids. And then I do the corners of my nose. Okay, so this is what we have so far. So pretty much all the work for the face is done. Now I'm gonna get into highlighting the areas of our face. This is like my favorite part ever. This is like my favorite thing to do. And yes, sometimes I could be a little heavy-handed with the highlighter, but who cares? Okay, who cares? We love highlighter. Highlighter makes everything better. Okay, so as you guys can see, I just added to the tip and the bridge of my nose, my eyebrows, my chin, and then my cheek bones. Brush. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and add blush. I'm using my Gen Nude blush from Bare Minerals in the color You Had Me at Merlot. Okay, so after all that is said and done, we're going to head and go into our eye makeup. So yeah, I like to start by adding my bottom eyeliner. And I just use a regular auto liner. I feel like with these things, it's okay to go like cheap. Okay, so now that we have that on, I'm gonna go ahead and prep my lashes to apply my falsies. And I just do that by putting on some mascara. I also put mascara on my bottom lashes. Okay, so after applying our, I believe I just put on my mascara. After applying that, we're going to put on our false lashes. I might do this off camera, we'll see. Okay, so after you have your lashes on, you know, go ahead and fix them. Look at them. Make sure they're to your liking. All right, so this is what we have so far. We are almost finished. Next, we're gonna go into our lip, and I just use a regular dark purple lip liner. And you know, honestly, it pretty much goes with any lipstick. Okay, so we're just gonna remove the excess powder now. Whatever we had left on our face, we're just gonna take that off. Okay, now we're going to seal the deal with our Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray and shake, and then okay, I know you guys probably thought we was finished, but not yet. So a little thing I like to do is I like to apply my eyeliner after I put on my setting spray, and that is because one random day I did my makeup and I went ahead and applied my setting spray. I don't know if I did it too quickly after putting on my eyeliner, but I put on my setting spray and my eyes just went to burning. I opened my eyes and my eyeliner is literally running into my eyes. So ever since then, I just play it safe and I put my eyeliner on after I put on my setting spray. Okay, so yeah, this is the finished look, guys. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys liked this video. Don't forget to comment, don't forget to like. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And yeah, there will be much more. Just tell me, you know, whatever you guys want to see. I will try to incorporate that into a future video. But yes, thank you guys so much. And yeah,